when I need that fresh cut. Who I'm gon' call when I need that fresh. EJCUTTZZ, 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 yeah, EJCUTTZZ, 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 for real.
What up, y'all? I ain't gotta even say too much about who it is, man. Y'all heard the intro. It's EJCUTTZZ coming back at y'all. My boy came in today. He wanted to cut all his hair off, so that's what we gonna go ahead and do, man. We gonna get straight into it. I'm getting my pick, and I'm really just kind of lifting a lot of these hairs off of his scalp. This isn't really necessary in order to, like, if I was just cutting his hair, but I'm cutting everything off, so I want to make sure that I get a lot of these hairs off of his scalp, so when I just cut it down, it'll be a lot easier. And I'm just going ahead at first, and I'm just freehanding a lot of this right now because it's hard. If I were to put that guard on and try to go through all these curls, bro, it's not really gonna do much. So I'm just going ahead freehanding, getting a lot of them curls that I just picked kind of up out so we can get an even playing field, man. After I go ahead and freehand with my clippers, man, I'm getting my pick again, and I'm just picking it all out so that this clipper can run through his hair as easy as it possibly can, man. I'm gonna go ahead and tack that 3 guard on, and I'm gonna just go against the grain, man. And I'm staying consistent every time I'm going through his hair so that this hair can be as even as possible, so that when bro starts to waving up and stuff, it won't be, you know, uneven on any of his sides. So right after I get done going through with that 3 guard against the grain, I'm going ahead and I'm combing this hair with the grain. And I wanted to comb it in the way that I wanted to go, which is a 360 wave pattern. After I get done doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and tack that 2 guard since I know I'm playing with an even level feel right now. And I'm just going ahead and I'm taking my time going with the grain, taking these hairs exactly where I wanted to go, and that's exactly the way I combed it. After I get done with that step, man, we going through with some mousse. I'm just going ahead and I'm putting it all around his head so that we can spread it in, and we can again brush these hairs in the way that we want this hair to lay down at, because he haven't had a haircut in, I want to say he told me since he was a kid, like 7th grade, something like that. You know, my boy, he grown now, so at the end of the day, bro, we trying to just get these hairs to go away that they haven't been going in a long time. So I'm just taking my time, getting my blow dryer, making sure that I brush these hairs in the proper direction that I want them to lay down in. And yeah, man, we just taking our time doing this step. So I know exactly where I want my taper to end right now, so I'm going ahead and I'm making my bald guideline in the correct spot, and I'm balding it out. And as y'all can see, man, this line is very clean. I want this transition to be as clean as it possibly can be. So again, I'm trying to make sure that all of my guidelines are as clean as they possibly can be. We going up with our lever all the way open right here, and we going up about 1 inch, a little bit less than 1 inch, but we just trying to make sure that it's a very clean guideline. We closing my lever, and we going ahead, we flicking that bottom line out. Going ahead, closing that lever all the way, and we going up about another 1/2 inch, and we just taking our time, bro. Again, making sure that this guideline is a very clean guideline, and we just flicking up and out. As y'all can see, man, the transition is already starting to kind of form. All I need to do right now is, after I get done with that one, tack that 0.5 on, and we going ahead, we flicking that line in between that 1 and that no guard on. Went ahead, grabbed my 1.5 guard, and I'm just going up and I'm flicking out, man, because again, this is where I know I want my taper to end at, and this is the highest guard that I'm probably going to be using for this back taper. So I'm going ahead and I'm just taking my time, going up and flicking out towards the end of his taper. And as y'all doing this, man, don't forget to brush y'all hairs back down, bro. That is such an important important step within doing any type of taper, bro. Always calling them hairs back into place so that we can see exactly how our guidelines are and we can see exactly how the transition coming together, man. And as y'all can see, man, this transition is coming along very good. All I'm doing right now is continuing to go in with my 1.5 guard closed so that we can get that line out a little bit more. I'm tacking my one on and I'm opening all the way back up, and I'm just flicking out so that we can get that transition and fade in the back as perfect as I possibly can get it. I'm gonna go ahead and knock his neckline out the way right now, man. As y'all can see, bro, this back taper is looking really good. We just going ahead combing all of them hairs in the direction that we want them to be. And again, making these back taper very clean and these lines very clean as well. Let's do it, man. We got the taper, man. We going ahead and we just combing these hairs in the direction again that we want them to be in. Right now I'm making my line first. I do like to make my vertical lines first when I'm doing high tapers, and I only say that because I like to know exactly how high I can go, and I don't normally like to go over the vertical line. I like to keep it right at the beginning of the vertical line. So again, I just like to get this out the way so that I can have a nice little guideline of basically how much I can taper. And right now I'm just going up with a 2 guard, basically just trying to get this area as even as possible. Right now I'm going through with my trimmer and I'm making my first bald guideline, bro, and I'm making sure that it's as bald as it possibly can be. Right now I'm gonna grab my lever open, my seniors, and I'm just going up about 1 inch, bro, and again making sure that these guidelines are very clean. I want this transition to be very neat and I want it to be very easy, so I'm making these guidelines as noticeable as possible. And right now I'm just flicking that bald guideline out. Gonna go ahead, grab the 1 guard, and I'm going up about another inch as well, man. And as y'all can see, bro, it don't take long for transitions to start. For transitions to finish is where the hard work come in, bro. So I'm going ahead, grabbing my 1.5 guard, and I'm going up about another inch. And I know that this is my last fading guard that I want. Obviously I'm gonna go through with the 2 again later on, but this is the last guard that I want far as that. So I'm just going ahead, taking my time, not doing too much, just detailing, bro, and that's all it is to it. And at this point I'm going up with my 2 guard and I'm just doing a lot more detail work so that this fade can come all the way together. After I'm done with the taper, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and get behind this air all settled out, bro. And as y'all can see, I'm just using a lot of my quarter in my blade. You don't gotta do too much for behind the air. And you already know, man, this is my side where I kind of speak from the heart with y'all for a little bit, man. If y'all don't know, bro, I got a lot of stuff planned this year, bro. I got a lot of stuff planned, and not even just with barbering, bro, with life in general, bro. I'm coming to the realization, bro, and if y'all don't know, understand that this life is not meant for you to just do one thing your whole life, bro. It's so much out here, bro, and if you're a talented person, do how many things you're good at. And I mean that for real, bro. This life thing is a marathon, bro. It is not a race. So whatever anybody else got going on, bro, be positive, you know what I'm saying? Congratulate them, because your time is coming, especially when you applying pressure to whatever it is your dream is, bro. And to be honest with y'all, bro, one of my goals is to get 100K subs on YouTube this year. And I know that might sound crazy, it might sound big, but I know the work I gotta put in to get there, bro, and I'm willing to do it. So that's one of my goals, man. Go ahead and drop in the comments, bro, what one of y'all goals are for this year. Even a couple, bro. I don't care how many it is. Just go ahead, you know, drop some feedback in the comments. Let me know what y'all working towards, some of y'all goals. You know what I'm saying? Some of the milestones y'all already probably accomplished this year, bro. It don't gotta be the whole 24 to accomplish what goals y'all had, bro. They can get accomplished within months, bro. So y'all continue to just work hard at y'all dreams, bro. Continue to chase the bag, continue to chase happiness, bro, because at the end of the day, bro, success is all a mind thing, bro. It's not about a whole bunch of money or none of it. It's about when you're comfortable and you're willing to do anything that you can do for your family or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So success is a mind thing, bro. Continue to chase your dreams, continue to chase your goals. So I'm just going through combing these hairs down and really just going with the grain with this one guard to try to get a lot of these loose hairs at the front so that we can get this lining as crispy as possible, especially before we prep it. I'm going ahead and grabbing some alcohol, and I'm just going through his lineup trying to get any backed up bacteria or anything that's built up in his hair out of it. And right now I'm just kind of showing y'all exactly what I'm going to be doing, which is a slight professional pushback. I'm not going to go too far back, but I'm just spraying some spritz on, and I'm trying to get all of these hairs to lay down so I can get right before the lining. And here we go, man. I'm starting at that middle line, and I'm just working my way over, taking my time, not rushing at all. Again, I'm just tapping. And as y'all can see, I'm gonna make sure that these lines are gonna connect perfectly. I don't need to push him too far back in that middle part because, again, this is his lineup. I don't want him to be getting a whole bunch of new growth within a week because I pushed him back too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's really about playing it in a good way. Some lineups do need to be pushed back a lot, and I do see a lot of barbers doing a lot of quote unquote professional pushbacks, and I understand it. I understand the logic totally, but again, everybody does not need a super far back professional pushback. Some people do like theirs natural, which my boy right here, he does like his very natural. He don't want to be pushed back too much at all, and he understands that. And as y'all can see, man, I'm just taking my time trying to make sure I know exactly where this liner is and exactly where I want it to go. And obviously when I put them enhancements on, it's gonna make this lining 1,000 times better. But even before the enhancements, y'all can see naturally this lining is very good and it's straight. So after I'm done with the natural lining, I'm going ahead and I'm grabbing my Tune 45 black spray, and I'm applying these enhancements. I'm not going too crazy, but I'm adding just enough so that this lining can look very crispy. And as y'all can see, man, this lining is already starting to look better with just this little enhancements on there. And as y'all can see, man, I'm just taking my time applying these enhancements, making sure that they're going exactly where I want them to go. And that's so important, having a good natural lineup, because when you add these enhancements on, it's gonna go exactly on that line, and it's gonna just make your haircut look 1,000 times better. And this is obviously with no fibers first, and it's looking crispier already, man. I'm applying some fibers on top of his corners because his corners were very light, so I didn't want it to just look like a whole bunch of spray was on there. So we just going ahead applying a little bit of fibers, bro, trying to make it a little alive and make it pop a little bit more. And I'm just going through combing some of these hairs down again, trying to make this line as crispy as it possibly. And trust me, my clippers is not super sharp, bro. So yes, I am going around his linings a lot of times because I just want to make sure that this lining is as crispy as possible, especially because my boy is getting the biggest chop he's ever had in his life. I'm just really trying to make sure that this cut is as fire as I want it to be. Now, as y'all can see, man, this cut is coming along. I'm just going across them edges, man, and I'm just trying to make sure I get these hairs all off of the top of his head so that this lining and that this taper and all of it can just come together, bro. And I just grabbed my guard right here, and I just did a little extra detail work because I didn't really like how hard that line was. I wanted it to be a little more faded, and as y'all can see, it did the job, man. We just going through and we just making sure all of these loose hairs on the top of his head is off. We're gonna go ahead and get this beard together, man. We just going through with our guard all the way open, our lever all the way open, and we just going through, we getting the one guard, and we doing the same thing. We going about down an inch, and we really just doing it like it's a taper, bro. It's not too difficult. We getting our 1.5 guard, and I'm just trying to make this transition in his beard be as clean as it possibly can. We going ahead getting our trimmers, and I'm just tapping that back line of his beard, making it a very neat and clean line. And we going ahead, we getting our razor, and my boy, he said he wanted to keep it very natural, so we just stretching the skin, and we keeping this as natural as we possibly can, man, doing some nice clean razor work. Again, stretching that skin every chance you get. As some of y'all may not know, the first time you go through with a razor is not the only time, man. We going ahead and we getting it together both times. And as y'all can see, man, this cut came out very fire, bro. My boy was happy with the decision he made. I'm hoping that he, you know, take care of his hair, come back in with some waves. I'm gonna do another video for y'all. In the meantime, thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Subscribe. Y'all stay blessed and Happy New Year.